It's Tuesday, and you all know what that means. It is update day here in Call of Duty Black Ops 4. And good grief, we got an absolutely huge update today, not necessarily on the physical side of things, as the update was only 11.8 gigs for PS4 and roughly 12 gigs for Xbox, which by all means is not anything too crazy. That's honestly pretty standard. But content-wise and in regards to actual in-game changes, we ended up getting quite a bit of new content across all modes, and we also got some pretty cool news regarding some future updates that will be coming to the game here in just a few days' time as well. So today we're breaking down everything that changed in the brand new 1.18 title update here in Black Ops 4. What's up guys, Zach or Immortal here, welcome back to the channel, and thanks for stopping by. With the new Days of Summer event officially live within Black Ops 4, our next few weeks are going to be packed full of exciting new updates, and we are of course going to be covering them all right here on the channel as soon as they drop. So if you do happen to be a part of that 67% of viewers who are not subscribed to the channel, feel free to hit that sub button and turn on your post notifications. That way you'll always be up to date with everything going on in the world of Call of Duty. And of course, if you guys enjoyed this video, let me know by dropping a like rating on it, as it would be much appreciated. And now let's get into everything that changed in the brand new 1.18 title update here in BO4. Starting off over in multiplayer for today, upon launching the game for the first time, you will notice right away that we've got a brand new featured playlist with Capture the Flag. Of course, we all know what that's about, so that's really nothing too crazy there, but CTF is also accompanied by Bolt Action Barebones with the updated rule set, alongside Barebones Deathmatch Mosh Pit, Prop Hunt, and also Infected. On top of that, we also now have the Black Ops 2 DLC map Grind available for free for everyone right now on PlayStation 4, and of course that will come to Xbox and PC later on next week. Now, behind the scenes for multiplayer, we also got some weapon and specialist tuning within this update as well, and as far as weapons go, they increased the starting ammo capacity from 3 magazines to 4 magazines for the MX-9, the GKS, the Cordite, and also the SOG. They also increased bullet penetration through player characters for assault rifles, submachine guns, tactical rifles, and pistols. And lastly, the SG-12 strobe light operator mod no longer affects aim assist for players with tactical mask equipped. As far as specialist tuning goes, we actually got a buff to Spectre as the cooldown on the Shadow Blade was increased, meaning it now recharges faster and you earn that Shadow Blade weapon a little bit quicker. They also improved the Shadow Blade attachment camera rotation against enemies that are behind the player, and then there was also a slight nerf to the Shadow Blade itself, if you will, as it can now be destroyed by the trophy system when thrown. On Nomad, they actually lowered the K9 unit's health, so in theory it should be a lot easier to get rid of the dog now when it's hunting you down. And also on Ajax, when you 9-bang a player who has tac mask equipped, you no longer earn that flashed enemy score event on your screen. Now, swapping on over to the black market, here's where you will probably notice the biggest changes that occurred today, as we got a brand new contraband stream and an overall update to the black market, some of which is good and some of which is really bad, unfortunately. On the positive side though, we did get 50 new tiers comprised of some cooler items like the Frogman outfit, a weapon bribe, the Dark Sales outfit, and the Vendetta or the Mini 14 sniper rifle. However, pretty much everything else included in those 50 tiers is some kind of low value item like a sticker or a calling card or a war paint, unfortunately. Yet again, we have 0 camos whatsoever in these tiers, but trust me, I'm going to save this rant that is currently building within me for a separate video tomorrow, so if you do want to see me get really angry about this whole black market system, stay tuned for tomorrow's video because, well, it's going to be a colorful one.
But why are you so angry, Zach?
You might be asking. Well, because outside of the contraband tiers, the black market got what is honestly, in my opinion, the single worst update in the history of Black Ops 4 so far, as get this, actual DLC weapons were added to the reserve content, which means now the only way that you can unlock the brand new S6 Stingray, the new ballistic knife, the returning Peacekeeper DLC weapon, or the returning Locust Sniper is either through your weapon bribe that you can get from tier 25, which by the way can also give you a Mark II weapon, which is what I got, whoop-de-frickin-do, or you can earn these DLC weapons directly through the reserves, which is overwhelmed by duplicates and individual weapon charms and camos and things of that nature. So good luck ever getting all the new DLC weapons in this game, because the chances of you ever seeing those things pop up in your reserve cases or your reserve crates are slim to none with how much other crap is unlockable through these drops. Anyways, like I said, the full-on rant is going to be coming tomorrow because there's just way too much BS going on in this update, specifically within the black market, to just stand by idly and not say anything. Anyways, on a more positive note, to round out the black market portion of this week's update, we did actually surprisingly get a brand new community contract, which requires us to complete 15 million total public matches across all modes. And once we do complete this contract, everyone will gain access to the Grav assault rifle, aka the Galil. So actually, that is a pretty cool portion of this update. Unfortunately, though, it is kind of overshadowed by the negativity that is the reserve content. Back onto the actual changes though over in Blackout, here things in all honesty are pretty exciting, as not only did we get the brand new 50 versus 50 ground war mode, but we also got a new map update on the regular map, which added in some new summer foliage and lighting to the map, alongside coolers that contain stacks of paint cans, much like the Pots of Gold did back in the Shamrock and Awe event. And we also now have throwable water balloons and barbecue parties that are now findable as well. On top of that, the flood water has now receded, Hydro Dam is now under construction, Factory is now under repair, Cargo Docks has been restored with new layout changes, and Hijacked has actually been relocated to the Nuketown Island Cove, which is an interesting little map update that I definitely did not see coming. In addition to that, the new Hawk equipment that is featured as Outriders Specialist equipment over in multiplayer is now available in Blackout as a recon device. However, it should be noted, you cannot park the Hawk in Blackout like you can in multiplayer, and if you are using it, you have to be controlling it at all times. We also have the brand new attack helicopter vehicle available in the Blackout mode now, which is just like your standard helicopter, except it has 2 heavy turrets placed on it for some extreme chaos in the air. Lastly, for Blackout, the Grav now has attachment support, and the new Coward's Way Out feature is now available in respawn modes, which allows you to immediately eliminate yourself if you do end up going downed. Now, as far as future news goes in regards to Blackout, we also know that come next Tuesday, June 11th, we're actually going to be seeing the implementation of our first ever Alcatraz map update, as the map is going to be getting 2 brand new points of interest with Shipwreck and also Submarine. So be on the lookout for those updates coming next week. I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty stoked for that. Finally, for today's changes over in Zombies, we actually have some pretty cool stuff to talk about for once, as normally Zombies ends up getting the short end of the stick, but nope, not today. With the 1.18 title update, Zombies now has the Labors of Hercules Gauntlet, and alongside that we also have a new series of elixirs, including Perkaholic, which allows you to receive all loadout perks and 6 random perks that are not in your loadout. We also have Near-Death Experience, which allows you to revive or be revived simply by being near other players. We've also got Raindrops, which spawns in 1 of each of the 9 core power-ups, and also Shopping Free, which makes all purchases free while that elixir is active. So that is all live right now, alongside support for the brand new DLC weapons like the S6 Stingray, the Peacekeeper, so on and so forth, as well as attachment support for the Grav. So hey, for once, Zombies players, you guys actually have some cool stuff to experience with the new update. Then, to wrap things up for today in global news, an announcement that is not in effect yet but will actually be coming to the game pretty soon is that of contracts, which of course is something that we've been asking for quite some time now. It was announced earlier today that contracts are coming with the next major update, aka the 1.19 update, at the end of the month, and these contracts will offer players a new way to earn more additional in-game rewards, and we'll end up getting more details about this contract system next week too, so of course we'll be covering that information when it becomes available. With that being said though, that is effectively going to wrap things up for today. In all reality, I would say the 1.18 title update was a really solid patch overall. Unfortunately though, I would say the main takeaway from this update is all of that DLC in reserves nonsense, which, like I said, I will be ranting about more in tomorrow's video, so stay tuned for that. Overall though, between multiplayer, Blackout, and Zombies, the Days of Summer event did end up bringing some pretty cool stuff to the game this week, and more is to come in the weeks following. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, let me know by dropping a like rating on it, as it would be much appreciated. And of course, if you guys are brand new here to the channel and you want to stay up to date with the latest news, leaks, rumors, and updates when it comes to Call of Duty, definitely consider hitting that sub button and turning on your post notifications. That way you'll always know when a new video goes live. Once again, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.